Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to The Weed Cap. I'm your host, Caleb. With me, as always, is my fiance, shivering fiance, wrapped in a blanket fiance.
I'm cold.
Looks like she was just rescued by the police in a 1980s film. She's sitting propped against the hood of a goddamn police car, wrapped in a blanket.
Feel my hand.
Yes, it's very cold. It's very cold. It feels so
It's
good
the
to me.
ass code.
I think it's the ass code. I think I'm coming down with something. I'm feeling a little under the weather. I've been feeling weird all day. My neck and like my muscles kind of hurt.
That's what happens when you have 2 days off and you go back to work.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, I'm not enjoying how I'm feeling. I was feeling good. I was feeling great. I've had the second beer now. I gotta have a drink. Doing the show. Gotta have a drink. I'm having my second disgusting Harpoon Dunkin' cold brew porter, and I don't feel well. So that's how I was feeling great. Now I don't. And that's life. Life is eventually you get sick. And
ebbs and flows.
You'll get sick and you'll be fine. You'll get sick and you'll be fine. And then one time you get sick and you just never come back.
Jeez.
If you're lucky. If you're lucky. Because some people just wake up and go to work and die on the way to work.
Some people just don't wake up.
Imagine dying at work.
Ugh.
Like how fucking horrible that would be.
So sorry.
All right, guys. The film is the 1981 American independent science fiction action film by John Carpenter, starring, you guys voted for this.
Yeah, you picked this.
Kurt Russell, Lee Van Cleef.
Who's that?
I don't know, but they used to call me Lee Van Keef in high school because I had a grinder full of this stuff.
Yeah, I know you never smoked the Keef, dude. He never smoked Keef.
No, I leave.
Not until he met me. I was like, come on, let's do a Keef bowl.
No, I leave the Keef. No. See, this is the thing: is you would grind up your weed, and you would scrape the Keef every time.
I love a little Keef, yeah.
I'm a treat for later kind of guy, so I would grind it.
But you never use it.
I would never open it, and then I would open it, and it would be full, and you'd go, "Oh my god, I'm rich."
Yeah, but like it would take so long to get.
I'm
to
a man
point.
of moments. I appreciate a positive moment. That was a moment that I appreciated. And I still do that. I don't touch the bottom part in any of my grinders.
I can't even imagine what they look like.
I've got like 7 grinders up there. They're probably all full. Some of that keef is years old.
Yeah.
Some of that keef is from pre-COVID.
Some of it's probably just CBD too, not just.
Yeah, some of it's probably some CBD weed. I went through a period where
THC
was giving me panic attacks out of nowhere a couple years ago.
You persevered though.
I went through a bad September, where every time I would smoke THC, I was like, oh, let me switch to CBD weed and see if that helps. And the whole time I'd be like, I'd rather be having a panic attack than doing this and getting nothing from it. CBD is the oil. I like the oil sometimes if you're not feeling like
it's good for like topical. I believe, like the CBD oils and stuff that you can get, the ointments. CBD oil.
Speaking of topical, guys, 1997 is the year in which this film is set. It concerns a crime-ridden United States in which the island of Manhattan.
Yeah, blocked off.
That's the busiest borough in New York City for you folks at home.
They're gonna block it off and give it to the criminals.
It's a jail. It's a prison island.
Right.
It's a prison island, and the president has been.
He was
kidnapped.
shot. No, he was shot out of an airplane.
Yeah, and kidnapped.
Well, he landed in there.
Yeah.
And then
he was kidnapped and held as a suck slave for a group of bandits. It
was Chef from South Park.
Yeah, so basically, guys, the plot of this film is that the president is being kept behind enemy lines in Manhattan as a suck slave, as a gimp. They have him tied to the wall in leather with his he's in shackles. He's been beaten. He's shackled.
He's looked better.
He has they've written on his forehead in marker, free use. And they've put arrows to his mouth and it says free use. Yes. And so they don't show it during the movie, but they do reference. No, but you can
feel it in your heart.
They do reference, they make several they allude to it. Allusions.
Comments,
several times that they have put a WH on his left ass cheek and an RE on his right ass cheek, so that when you're behind him,
oh my god, your butthole is the O and it
says
spells out whore.
Yes, He's a suck slut. He's a whore. He's a free use. He's a free use fuck pig.
Have you ever seen that tattoo on somebody?
No, but I have seen a woman who had her asshole tattooed like a gondola, like the thing you have tattooed on your arm. An asshole.
That is not a gondola. It's a mandala. A mandala.
A mandala. No, mandala is that dude from Africa who was about the peace and wearing dashikis. Yeah. It's crazy though. I mean, real quick, isn't it kind of crazy that his last name was like Mandela, but then his first name was fucking Nelson? Like, you know, it's like Richard Ababatuta. It's like it's crazy to have it. Whatever. That's just me. That was racial. That was racial. That was not right.
Oh.
And while we're getting racial, I have one more thing to say.
Oh no.
No, this is not no. This is not no. This is no yeah. This is a Kool-Aid
moment.
Oh
yeah.
It's a Kool-Aid moment. Oh yeah.
What is it?
So I was looking through. So this movie has a sequel. There's Escape.
What?
Yeah, it's Escape from New York, and then you have to escape from Los Angeles. 20 years later.
That's crime now. Los Angeles
has always been crime. It's full of people who carry blades.
Oh.
So it's literally named. They named it. So I read that apparently in that movie.
I need to drink water.
That's fine. Drink your water. Apparently in the movie, the second one, Kurt Russell has to make a basketball shot for something that's like pivotal to the movie, which makes sense because he has to beat a pro wrestler in this one.
No, because in what way would a fucking basketball shot be pro?
I don't know. We haven't watched the film, but he has to make a basketball, and apparently he would, between the breaks between filming,
he would practice.
He would constantly play basketball. And that is how I found out that Kurt Russell was part African American. Okay. Is that he was spending all of his downtime playing basketball. And I was like, that's weird. It doesn't make sense. I didn't know he was African American, you know? And then I was like, imagine if his name was Kurt Hustle.
Oh, Hustle and Flow.
Kurt Hustle. Yeah. And I was like, well, Kurt Russell's like one of the whitest people I've ever seen. But then
He's pretty tan.
But hold on. He dates a white woman.
So?
Some black guys do. They date white women.
Yeah.
Her name is Goldie.
The white lady?
Yes. His wife's name is Goldie. Goldie Hawn.
Wait, what?
Yes, he's married to Goldie Hawn. And then because of how my brain works, I go, what if she was from Philadelphia and her name was Goldie Jawn? She was like, yo, Kurt, fuck that pussy up, yo. The president's a fucking suck slut, yo. That's how my brain works. So when I was going through the trivia on this
connection.
Well, and then in the movie, so the president's a suck slut. He's got to get in there and ungimp him. He's got to get him back out.
Some sort of detonator is attached to him.
They put bombs in his neck. The fucking movie's not great. Not gonna lie. He does have to wrestle Albert, the wrestler, at the end.
I think there's cannibals in there.
There's some cannibals. They eat a lady, whatever.
Honestly, Kurt Russell's kicking ass in this movie.
Yeah, well, and then, the whole thing is like, this movie is highly regarded.
Who's regarding it?
A lot of people. It
had to be because it made a sequel.
It's got a crazy, like, positivity rating, and I think most people are acknowledging that it's, like, kind of ridiculous.
Campy, like,
yes. Yeah. I did not like this movie. When we watched it, I didn't enjoy it. I feel bad because shout out to Craig from Sinister Screen Podcast. And every week, this becomes less and less of a movie podcast.
This just becomes us talking.
Every week, when we started, we had all this. And if you don't like it and you have to get off the ride, I understand. But there's only so much you can say about a movie. And especially one that you're not passionate about. I didn't passionately hate this movie.
This movie was one of those ones that you watch when you're bored and there's nothing else on. And you're like, okay, yeah, this is... movie.
I would not have watched this if I was bored.
If this was the only thing on TV?
No,
and you didn't have anything else to do? Remember when you had no cell service?
When was that?
When you lived at your grandfather's house 5 years ago? 6 years ago?
That was so long ago. And
but there are people out there like that.
Well, I couldn't get cell service, but I would have found something on DVD. I had a massive DVD collection. and I wouldn't have watched it. I just didn't like the movie. I'm not trying to be rude to anybody. I just didn't like the fucking movie. Kurt Russell doesn't talk for the first time until 18 minutes in. He's on record.
I'd love to know how many lines he had.
Kurt Russell is on record as saying that this is his favorite movie he's ever made. I bet.
He doesn't speak.
He probably made a bunch of money.
Oh, he just run around.
Whatever fucking... I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know how to... trying to think how to put this.
Okay. That's probably going to be offensive in some way, shape, or form.
Why would you think it would be offensive?
Because you're thinking about how to put it.
Who was that person? And I'm going to say person.
Yeah, there we go.
Who was the person who, during the Olympics, got in trouble for how bad they were so bad at breakdancing that they got in trouble for it? Do you know who I'm referencing? I believe they were Australian.
No.
Okay, well, this is a big thing, and this is because you don't pay attention
to sports.
No, this is not First of all, breakdancing is not a goddamn sport.
Well, it's in the Olympics,
and that's a travesty. And that's a travesty. You know what else is in the Olympics?
No.
Curling, and those people fucking sweep for a living. Once every 4 years, those people travel to an exotic land. They have sex on twin-size mattresses. Lauren's coughing because she can't go 20 minutes without taking a hit off of her vape. So she can't. Forgive us, guys. Lauren, every once in a while, you're going to hear her cough on the podcast because I
literally took the hit like a minute or two ago.
And it's a bad cart, and you're going to cough. And the 4 hits that she took right preceding this podcast weren't good enough. The one that 12 minute ago hits, they're starting to wear off, and she can't wait another 15 minutes till this podcast's over.
What? We're gonna be longer than that.
Are we?
I don't know.
I have nothing much else to say. So the breakdancer's name is Raygun.
Never heard of this.
Yes, Raygun. So Raygun was so bad. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. Raygun was so bad at breakdancing that, like, the nation, first of all, I'm pretty sure that they're removing breakdancing from the Olympics based off of this.
That makes sense.
And if they're not, shame on them.
Oh, you know what? I've seen the memes, I believe.
Okay.
Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yes, if they've seen it on TikTok. So here you go.
If they've seen it on
TikTok. Raygun's top. Now, first of all, Raygun looks like...
This is a real person? This is real? This is real?
See, now I'm confused because...
She was voted the best?
See, now I couldn't do that. That's a little strange. Now, Raygun here, guys, we're watching her tame the cobra. Is her move.
Is this her first and last name? Raygun?
Raygun, yes. And it appears as though she looks like that bitch who plays basketball.
Who's that?
The one that Dave Portnoy...
It looks like someone hired her to play a role.
And I'll tell you what, someone else hired her in 1981 to choreograph the fucked up fight scenes, the hand-to-hand combat scenes
of
in this stupid movie. Because every time that there's a combat scene, it is so limp-wristed and wet blankety. It's like they just come together and they imply that there's some blows.
Well,
and then go ahead.
Kurt Russell was doing his own stunts.
Okay.
So he wanted to,
first of all,
not get his ass kicked.
Do you want to know what's crazy?
What?
Is that, guys, for you at home to really picture this, I'm trying because most people who are listening don't know what I look like. So, I am a portly fellow. I'm on a weight loss journey. I've lost 40 pounds. I'm a portly fellow. I'm in the low to mid 200s. Okay. I have an angular nose. I have a beard. I have
wearing a Bass Pro Shops.
Hold on, I'm building up to it. God damn you! Going straight to the cum shot. I'm building up. I'm edging. Shot? Yes, I'm. God damn you! I have shoulder length hair. I have I wear it in a man bun.
Don't
a lot
forget
of
about
times.
your soft curls.
I have very curly hair at the ends. It sticks out of my hats. You know what? I'm wearing a
soft curls.
Bass Pro Shop hat. Okay. I'm 30 years old. How old do you think Kurt Russell was at the time of filming this movie? Because I look like I don't even know what I look like. I've been divorced several times.
In this movie?
Yes.
I honestly don't know because I feel like he was like 25.
He's 29. See, he's got the grit. He looks like a 40-year-old to me, and to find out that he was 29 was like crazy. Because 29. I mean, he looks so good for a 29-year-old.
He looks good now. Remember when I was like, "What the fuck is Kurt Russell?" No, I keep confusing him with Russell Crowe.
Yeah, Lauren, this entire movie kept going, why is Russell Crowe wearing an eye patch? And I go, I don't know. Is that what's happening inside of your head? And then I found out she was mistaking it for Kurt Russell Crowe. Now, Russell Crowe is from the movie with the road rage incident.
He's from a lot of movies, isn't he?
Nope, just that one. Just the road rage one. He hasn't been in any others. It's just that one.
I'm pretty sure he's been in some other movies or something.
Nope, it was just the road rage.
He just was hired for that movie.
Yeah, and actually, there's a funny backstory there. Is that he was driving.
Bitch, I'm gonna.
He was driving on the 105 in Los Angeles, and he cut off a casting director, the guy who wrote that movie, the guy who wrote the movie about the road rage, and they were like, "Oh wow, that guy can really play this part," and they offered it to him. That was his first role.
Fuck you.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, you can say fuck you all you want.
I did say fuck you, and fuck you as well. He's in so many movies, you fucking asshole. Like what are you talking about? He's in Gladiator. He's the main guy.
That was Kurt Russell. I literally
looked up Russell Crowe.
No, that was Kurt Russell. And
it's
Gladiator.
On IMDb.
What about IMDb?
That's Russell Crowe, bro. He doesn't look good though. Now that's the thing.
Well,
he has not.
He looks like
well.
me. He looks like me. Me and Kurt Russell. You put a Bass Pro hat on that, a Bass Pro trucker hat. All of a sudden,
but he's old.
You've been banging Russell Crowe for 10 years. It's crazy.
Well, no, he's old now, though.
That's what happens.
He was born in 1964.
Yeah, that's what happens. He's 6 years older than my mother.
Were not born. You were born 30 years younger than him.
Mm-hmm.
So you times 2.
Russell Crowe, baby. Me times 2, both physically and... He's got that alcoholic face that my uncle... I have an uncle. I got an uncle that's got that alcoholic face. I've been getting really into... You know what I've been getting really into?
Alcohol.
No, not alcohol. What the fuck? If anything, I've cut back. I've been getting super into the weed reviewers section of YouTube.
Oh.
But not like people who review strains, like people who review specifically cartridges.
Okay.
Because it's all people who can't smoke real weed without consequences, like their parents or...
Oh, yeah. It's like children or...
So there's this one dude that I swear to God, on Monday when I was off at work, I probably watched a collective... Sorry about that. That's my hat. I probably watched a collective 4 hours of this dude's content.
Why?
His name is... Hold on. I got to pull it up for the people at home.
Why?
Because first of all, it was recommended to me, which says a lot about me.
It's because all you do is watch reviews of products, weed related and otherwise.
Yeah, I like to watch other people use. You're right about that. You know what? You're right. I like to watch other people use things before I even consider buying them. But I was never going to buy the stuff for this guy has. I mean, he's reviewing. See, look, Aaron reviews. ARON reviews. ARON. It's got 438 views. So 438,000 views.
He's over there doing it.
So this guy is constantly in his car hitting, and he keeps going, "I'm hotboxing my car
with a cart."
Yes.
Ooh.
He goes, but I wish you could hear this dude talk because he sounds like the Frito Bandito. He's a Mexican kid, and he says "bro" like every other word.
Is it bro?
And he'll say something and he'll contradict himself. He'll be like, I really fuck with this Tangy Haze, bro. Like this Tangy Haze, bro, is good. You know what I mean? Like I fuck with it, but bro, honestly, bro. Like, when I sit here and really think about it, bro, I don't know if I fuck with the Tangy Haze, bro. I don't know, like, I don't really fuck with the fruity flavors like that for real. Like, bro, I'm imploring anybody who's listening to this, go watch ARON reviews. And then he has one, and I was like, oh, this guy sucks. This guy's a fag. And then I was like, whoops, let's drop the F word. So I was like, but then I came across a video. And it said crossfaded at 10 a.m. and he's in his car, and he's drinking Modelo's, and he's like, "I love these Modelo's, bro. It's like the best beer, bro. Like I don't like honestly, bro. Like I'll drink a Miller Lite, bro, but like I'm gonna close my eyes, bro, and pretend it's a Modelo, bro." like a Modelo, bro, it's like really the only bro, like it's the only beer that I really be drinking, bro. And then he goes, I swear to God, he's drinking Modelo's. He goes, let's go ahead and hotbox the whip real quick, bro. Like, let's hotbox it. And then he takes a bunch of blinkers, which is, if you don't know, a blinker is when you hit a THC cartridge until it blinks when it shuts off. And then you
tells
exhale
you've hit it too much.
It's like 10 seconds normally. It's a 10-second hit. There's a 10-second cutoff.
Should I like to just do the preheat?
He hits it a bunch. And then he goes, all right, bro, I gotta get out of here, bro. Like, I'm parked outside of my niece's soccer game, bro. And, like, it was really a lot of fun to, like, watch her run around, bro. But, like, I have places I have to be, bro. Like, I can't just be sitting in this parking lot getting crossfaded all day, bro. Like, not at 10 a.m., bro. But, like, here I am crossfaded at 10 a.m., bro. No. And then he just drives away. He's just like, all right, bro, I'll talk to you guys. And then I forget what his intro is, but it's something like, what it is, family, bro. What it is, family, bro. Like, it's, dude, my God. When we're done, I'm going to make you watch a bunch of his videos. But then I started thinking, so I'm watching his stuff, and I'm watching it, and I'm going like, oh, this is what I need to be consuming. Like, this is the best thing. This is
the content.
Yeah, this is, I don't know specifically what it is about him. It's the way he talks. But I'm like, it's the perfect combination of laughing at him, but I don't feel bad because he's drinking at 10 a.m. like in a parking lot.
That's his choice.
Yeah, and he's like, you know, like, bro, like I came home the other day, bro, and there were a bunch of papers on my door, bro, and they were from the sheriff, bro, from the district court, bro. They said that
Is he getting arrested?
No, bro, it's not like a warrant or nothing like that, bro. Like, they said I got 90 days to vacate the premises, bro. Yeah, bro, because I ain't paid rent, bro. I've been spending all these money on these boof-ass cards, bro, and I've been hotboxing my Honda Civic, bro. So then I started thinking about that guy. In an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. Now, I've been to an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting.
Why?
When I was like 19.
Prefer not to say. No comment.
No, I was working at a vape store when I was like 19, and a bunch of the people who worked at the vape store, who are now all, by the way, all back drinking and on drugs. But these pussies, these fucking, one of them, I didn't fucking like this guy. Here. One of the guys was a huge fucking pussy. And the other guy got drunk and beat up his girlfriend and like threw her down the stairs. One of these guys, other than my friend Eric, my friend Eric, I worked there with him. And he would sell me pot cookies, and I would eat them while I was working there. It was fucking awesome. I was like 18 or 19. So these guys would be like, they would all go to meetings and stuff, and they convinced me that I had an alcohol problem. Now, I don't know, because I like to get drunk. I do like to get drunk. I still like to get drunk. But I don't drive drunk anymore. No. I haven't done that since I was like 17 last time I tried drunk.
Before it was even legal for him to drink.
But then they convinced me that I had an alcohol problem, and
well, maybe you did.
Well, I don't know how is it possible to have an alcohol problem when you can't buy it?
Did you have it every day?
Did
you have it?
God, no, I didn't have it every day. I had it once every week or so because I had to pay someone to buy it for me.
Right.
Yes, like they would be like, dude, I'd be like, yeah, I'm a little hungover, and they'd be like, whenever you want to come to that meeting, we'll be here.
Were they not drinking?
No, they were
straight edge.
They didn't do anything because they had gotten clean and sober. They had yeah, it was fucking retarded. The one
dude. So
what
was it like?
Dude, it's fucking weird. So I went to this church, by the way. So this guy, the only
in the town we live in.
No, in Cockeysville, Maryland. It's right outside Towson. So it's the vape shop in Timonium. Oh. So, and that was a wild time in my life. I mean, I was going heavy on psychedelics, like frequently. But anyways, I rode with this guy. We went to an AA meeting, and I was like, damn, maybe I really do have a problem. We went to the meeting, and everybody's standing outside, and I was I'm not gonna lie, I was a svelte, attractive young man. You wouldn't know me anymore, but like you wouldn't know me.
I think you're attractive.
No, but you've seen pictures. I mean, you met me when I looked like that. I don't look like that anymore. I'm long
hair.
Yeah.
And a beard, a crazy
Yeah, but I was
beard.
like 130 pounds.
Yeah.
I had like the fuckboy haircut.
Eating Oreos.
I had no beard. I was, you know.
He had absolutely no beard.
I had stubble sideburns or something, but I didn't have like a beard. So, all of these heroin addicts were clearly trying
to hit on
these women who I guess
fresh meat.
I mean like beat like addicts.
Oh.
And you get in the car, and the meeting was whatever. It's like, everybody, you stand up and you're like, hey, my name's Caleb. And everybody goes, hey, Caleb. Fucking so, I mean, if it works for you, whatever. But
I was going to say, it's like a lot of people go to that.
Yeah, if it works for you, whatever. But anyways.
Well, clearly you didn't need to go.
No, I mean, I could probably use it now. But I get in the car and I'm like, I asked the dude Nate, I'm like, hey, what the fuck was that? Why were all those like heroin addicts like fucking all over me? And he was like, oh. He's like, that's one of the best parts about coming to these meetings, dude, is they give up everything else and they just want to fuck. And I was like, oh, you guys all suck. Like, fuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like you guys are preying on these fucking heroin-addled women. Plus, also, addled, yeah. They're riddled with heroin. Riddled with heroin. So then I started thinking about this Aaron guy. Being like,
you think he needs to go?
Stand up and be like, hey, bro. And they'd be like, hey, Aaron. Like, yeah, bro, things aren't going so good right now, bro. Like, I got a DUI, bro, but I was in, like, the parking lot of, like, the recreational center, bro, because I was at my niece's soccer game, bro. But, like, what started it, bro, was, like, the cop thought that I was drunk because he asked what I was doing, bro. And I said I was at my niece's football game, bro. And he was like, you know, this is soccer, bro. But I'm like, no, we call it football, bro. And he was like, you're fucked up, bro. And then they searched the car, and I got a DUI. Search the car. And I got a DUI, bro.
A DUI.
I got a DUI, bro.
A DUI.
They caught some fucking pig caught me down at the fucking.
Well, you sound like you're Native American.
Some bro, no.
On like the.
Not native. Bro.
Reservation.
No, bro. I'm not. I'm Southern California Mexican, bro. Maybe I'm not Mexican, bro, but I'm vaguely Hispanic, bro. I'm vaguely Hispanic, bro. You don't know where I'm from, bro.
No, I don't.
But you know that it's hot wherever I'm from, bro.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. And you know that, bro, we be eating beans, bro.
We be eating beans here, bro.
Well, no, I mean, I love beans, but like,
I also love beans.
That's like I think that's the one thing, not even being ignorant here, it's the one thing that ties together like all of those cultures is they all eat rice and beans like as a side dish, right?
Yeah.
Because like you go to a Cuban restaurant, rice and beans. Mexican, rice and beans.
Hispanic,
you go to, you know, the
Latino,
Southern Los Angeles District Court where you're getting your DWI rice and beans.
And they serve rice and beans with the DWI.
They get the DWI, bro. They said something about supervised probation, bro. I said I don't need to be supervised, bro. Like I'm good, bro. I don't need no supervision, bro. Just give me my rice and beans, bro, and I'll be fine. Accent. I know. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I got nothing to talk about tonight.
What was the popular movie at the time? I mean, the popular song when this movie came out.
I don't know.
Can you look it up?
Yeah, I'll look it up for you. But
1977.
No, not 19. No, the movie takes place in 1997.
Yeah.
The movie came out July 10th, 1981.
Oh, 1981.
Yes, my mother was 11 years old. My mother, I believe this is the year that she was hit by a car.
Oh.
Yeah, I came so close to not even existing.
That would have sucked for me.
Or maybe it would have been you wouldn't be doing this podcast. You'd probably have like kids and like.
Fuck them kids.
You'd probably have kids in like a nice house, and said you're in this condo doing the weed cap. Things could have been great for you. "Kiss on My List" by Hall & Oates was the number one song.
Kiss on My List? Can you sing it?
No.
You don't know it?
Kiss on my list. There was a big old piece of kiss on my list. If you guys know what I'm referencing there.
Oh my god.
Kiss on my list. There's a song from efuck.com back in the day.
Oh my god. True throwback.
Yep, April 10th, 1981. My mother was hit. She lived.
Your mom.
My mother lived in Madison, Wisconsin, downstairs.
She was hit. Downstairs.
She lived in an apartment building. She was downstairs. There's a laundromat in the basement of their the ground floor of their apartment building, downtown Madison, Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. And she was riding her bike out front because it was the early 80s, and you could do that. You could just leave your children unattended, and every once in a while
something would happen.
They get
taken.
So, anyways, my mother was out there, and she didn't
get taken. She got hit by a car.
She got hit. She got absolutely obliterated by like a Plymouth. And the lady was on LSD. My mom had to go to the hospital. It was the whole thing.
From that moment on, she's hated psychedelics.
My mother? She's not that I'm aware of. She seems to like them every time they're around.
She's like, do you have mushrooms?
Yeah. Hey, Caleb, I know it's Thanksgiving, but where are those mushrooms you keep talking about?
Mushrooms?
Yeah, Thanksgiving morning. By the way, comes over, nice enough lady. Lovely lady. Really nice lady. Comes over Thanksgiving morning.
Brings food. We had food too, though.
Yeah.
Don't act like we didn't.
Yeah, I made a ham.
We were hostess with the most.
Yes, we were hosting. And she comes over. She's upset that I don't have alcohol. Oh, no.
Honey, that was Christmas.
That was Christmas.
Thanksgiving, we did have alcohol.
Yes,
and I think that's what set the precedence.
Yes.
For the Christmas. But we didn't have alcohol on Christmas because
I didn't want to drink.
We haven't really been drinking much, even though Caleb's drinking right now.
Yeah. That's like,
I haven't been in the mood to drink.
I'm having a porter right now, crossfaded. Bro, but I haven't been drinking that much, bro. That's the thing. When we record the show, bro, I'm gonna have 3 to 4 porters or stouts or brown ales, bro. But that doesn't mean that I gotta. Was that a burp?
I did, bro.
Oh God. See, that's what makes me want to quit drinking right there, bro.
Dude, you got your phone good, all fucked up. Your shit's up there. You're gonna call somebody or text somebody.
Oh, I just got a group text. About some plans we have next weekend. Oh. And I specifically said to these people, and I love these people very much, I specifically said to this person when we made the plans, I said, why don't we pitch in because we're going somewhere. And I said, why don't we pitch in and just get something from somewhere so we don't have anything to make. This person on the other end goes, oh, God, that's weeks away. We'll talk about it as it gets closer. I said, okay.
It is closer now, though.
I know, but I said, okay. I said, I'd like to get wings from maybe Buffalo Wild Wings or something like that, which I've done a bunch of times.
Yeah.
That we've done this. And he just goes, hey, just so you know, we're making steamed shrimp and brownies. So you guys can bring whatever you want. Why is there no collaboration?
Oh, well, we're going to bring our famous onion dip.
Our world famous caramelized
onion dip. And
in a happy spirit, bro. This podcast sucks. Let's just end it.
Spirit, bro.
This is the worst podcast we've
done. Guys, it wasn't even meant to be bad. It's just the movie.
I just don't have anything to say about the movie, and we'll be back.
You didn't even talk about half of what happened in it.
Well, if they haven't seen this movie and they want to, they should go watch it. There's no spoiler alert on a movie from 1981.
Did we have to pay on Prime?
No, it was free.
Free on Prime.
Free on Prime, guys. Go watch it.
Free on Prime.
Escape from New York. The movie. If you're into bad fight scenes, go for it.
And watch it.
If you're into some of the worst acting.
There's some good titties in there though. Not full frontal though. It's just cleave.
Yeah, a woman has some really nice titties and she's wearing a
Very
negligee.
Manly face though.
But she looks like Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, in the face. So the whole time that I would look at her titties and I'd picture her holding up her hand and having a pentagram carved into it. And it just kind of took me out of it. But what are you going to do?
I want to play Xbox.
Go for it. Go play Xbox. Guys, this is the weed cap. I'm sorry if this one wasn't that great, bro. But
no, the next one's going to be good, bro. Yeah, we're going to watch a better
bro. Next time we're going to watch a movie that I want to watch. I got something to say about it, bro. But this time, honestly, I don't have anything to say about it, bro. So... All right, we'll talk to you next week.
Bye,
we
guys.
love you. Thanks for listening.
Happy Wednesday.
Bye.